Previously on Raider Power, Texas Tech football.
Don't repeat the same mistakes, guys. We got to get better from here on out. We got 11 weeks in a row.
Well, I think it's a sign of a team that's not very disciplined. And early in camp, we were a team that repeated a lot of the same mistakes. And some of that was due to youth. Some of it was due to focus and concentration.
When you come over and you cough the ball up because you're running straight up, I don't want to have to be over there going, I told you so. Trust me.
That was the theme we picked up in camp. Is, hey, don't repeat the same mistake twice. You know, learn from your mistakes. That's why we watch video. That's why we have meetings. That's why we do walkthroughs.
I'm not looking for a home run. If we hit a home run, great. But I'm looking for 4 yards.
And so you don't repeat those same mistakes. And now, as we got into the season, we're seeing less and less of that. And I think that's a sign of a good football team.
It's like life. I'm either getting better or I'm getting worse every day with it. Because if I don't take a step forward, I'm taking a step backwards. There's got to be a sense of urgency. We've got to have great focus whenever we're here. And I don't care if it's a practice or if it's a game, we have got to be able to go continue to take steps forward as a football team. How do we as a group continue to improve on a week-to-week basis? Same thing we talked about last week in this meeting. I'm not so much worried about who we go play as how this group goes and plays together. But one of the big things that we've talked about from day one is going and hunting together. And what that means as a defense is we've got to have 11 guys that are taking proper angles to the ball, and we've got to have guys that are doing their job on an individual basis. And I've got to be able to count on the guy next to me, and I've got to know the other 10 guys on the field are going to do their job, and they've got to know I'm going to do my job.
Accountability. Discipline.
That's the tight end though, right? Yeah. Okay, weak safety. Well, every Friday night we do a video test, and in that video test, first of all, we want to let kids talk amongst themselves where we can have a great sense of knowing what's going on with everything. There's a comfort level that I know the guy beside me knows exactly what his responsibility is, and it starts with our alignment. And we're going to start with our base alignment. We're going to go through our stance. We're going to go through our key, and we're going to go through our assignment. And we want it to be loud, and we want it to be sharp. That fires me up, Flannel. The more comfortable they are come Saturday when they go out there, and if I can narrow it down to 3 or 4 plays that I've got to go stop, the faster we're going to play. And we start trying to hammer that into them on Sunday evenings with it. Okay, this wide receiver starts going across in motion. I've got him, I've got him, I've got him with all of it.
The best attribute of a guy that I brought here was going to have to be patience, because I mean he's playing with a lot of guys that's just out of high school and hadn't played much college football.
See where this guy goes. As soon as he fakes it or gets the football, he's going to deepen up a little bit. You want to be able to run a scheme that the less adjustments you have to make throughout a week-to-week deal, the better it is with all of it, because now there aren't drastic changes that the kids go through every week. And at the same time, those changes have to be things that will go and stop what the offense is doing with it. If I get zone away, I've got to be patient in that gap right there and read what this quarterback's doing. You guys have done really a good job of that all week. So hopefully within our package we can make some minor tweaks and changes, but it's going to be concepts that they've heard before and that they've done before, not something that's completely brand new. It's no different than string out that we do every week with all of it. I've got to get my hands down, I've got to play off the block, I've got to flatten, and I've got to go play.
That's what makes a good coordinator, especially on defense. Can you adjust and can you get people in the right positions, but can you be simple enough to where the players understand it? And so I think that's what Chad Glasgow brings to our program.
12 personnel, we've got, they come out in the wing with it. What plays do we think? Peel or boot with all of it. Good offenses have got signatures of what they're going to go do with things, and they're not going to change drastically from a week-to-week basis, and we've got to do a good job of going and stopping what that offense does best. This one's 2nd and 9 here, okay? Understanding what we're getting and why they're doing things with it. Again, we've got to do a great job of getting off of blocks, and we got to finish. The other thing we've got to do a good job of, anytime we get motion, we need to all start yelling motion, motion, motion with it. Here comes the motion down. See if we don't get a boot with it. Sure enough, here comes the boot with all of it. What did he do wrong, Dartwan? Yeah. He's going in here trying to guess him with everything. If he'll sit right there and be patient and let it all come to him, he's going to make a heck of a lot more plays. We've got to do a great job of having patience in here with it. Patience is oftentimes not getting so wound up that I'm just go, 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 go. I've got to understand where I'm going, and I've got to get there at the right time with things too. Where now if we get run this way, I pull my trigger and I go show up. Once I understand and I've diagnosed what's happening, it's time to go. Now let's go. We don't want to stand around and wait once it's time to not be patient anymore. But what I want to see you do is not wait over here with it, Nebo. When it happens, you pull your trigger and you go make it happen right there. Again, the Stinger does a great job of getting flat and getting underneath and spilling that whole deal. Whoever's got this guy in man coverage, I need to be ready to show myself up with all of it now. And we've got to go knock them backwards down on the goal line with him. He's going to stay outside and play leverage. You now become the inside piece of that puzzle. Oftentimes, defensive football, a guy that makes the play isn't always the guy that makes the tackle on it. And that's kind of what we try to show them sometimes. I'm doing my job, and I'm doing my 1/11th. Well, I'm going to go make somebody else's play instead of standing out here and doing my job. Watch his eyes right now. He continues to try to look back here. He can't do that and be successful. Snap my eyes to my guy. Okay, he stepped here. I'm responsible for doing my job. Let's hunt together and everybody do their 1/11th. It's like when a pack of lions go hunt. One guy gets to go kill it. We've all got to hunt it, but then everybody gets to eat. We've got to be like a pack of lions when we go out and when we play defense. And one guy can chase a gazelle around the jungle all day, but 11 of you have got a lot better chance of catching that gazelle. And ultimately, it's our job to go catch him.
It's the last chance for the young Red Raiders to grow up. I'm Brian Jensen, voice of Texas Tech football. Welcome to Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock for tonight's non-conference finale between your Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Wolfpack of Nevada.
It starts now, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Work is Sunday through Friday. You play on Saturday. All right, you play on Saturday. Listen, play as hard as you can.
Everybody play smart, and let's play fast. Again, have patience. It's going to be a long ball game, no matter what happens. Be physical, be the most physical team on the field. Let's go.
Nobody in the backfield with Daggy. He steps back, looks left, now throws to the end zone, up high to get it, caught. Eric Ward, touchdown Red Raiders. Oh, great catch by Ward. He had to kind of spin backwards at the end line. Go up high to get it and still step. Tight end on the right side as Fajardo points to the ground wanting the football. Keeps it himself after the fake. Comes left side and he walks into the end zone. Touchdown Wolfpack. Keeps the football. Steps back. Wants to throw it right side to his tight end. Arensi. He's got it at the 5. Wide open to the right corner of the end zone. Touchdown Wolfpack. The Red Raiders will go to the halftime locker room trailing the Wolfpack from Nevada 14-7.
We got to win the game up front. You understand me? Listen, the only people that have stopped us is us. All right? Same thing I've been telling you. We didn't panic, just like we didn't panic at Texas State at half, because I knew we could come out and move the ball.
Getting 4 from the 10 and the handoff left side into the end zone. Touchdown Red Raiders. Eric Stevens gets the call and gets the score for Texas Tech. Missed the first and goal from the 8. Daggy steps back and throws to the end zone. Touchdown Red Raiders. Well, that was quick. Straight back to throw is Daggy looking left. A lot of time now. It breaks down. He's going to run. A lot of room to the 30, down to the 20. He's got the sideline and gets pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Franks on the near side. 4th down and goal from the 3. A touchdown, an extra point would win it. Daigie steps back to throw. Flat-footed. Now he steps back even further. Can't find anybody. Looking right and left. Goes left and wide open. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Eric Ward.
Let's get it. Come on, Raiders. Let's get it. Let's go, baby. Come on.
Straight road game to open the year, and they are down to their final opportunity.
4th down and 10, 13 seconds left. They're at their own 25. Trips on the far side. Lantrip back to throw. He has to step up in the pocket. He's going to get sacked. That'll do it. He is sacked by a mob of Red Raiders. Jackson Richards, one of them. Hyder's one of them. Langley. They all got back there. Dartwan Bush.
When the football game came down on the line, we found a way to go make a play, and it was because I thought we fought all night long with it and continued to push things.
A lot of people would have panicked. A lot of people would have quit, but that's not in you. You practice too hard. You work too hard to do what you did tonight. Hey, I'm proud of all of you. You know, deep down, you know, I think everybody on the sideline felt like we can win this game. We will win this game. And you just kept hammering. You just kept hammering. It's a great job, great effort. Any suggestions? What about last week, preparation? Any comments, practice? One of the biggest reasons you have I have a group of seniors together every week before game preparation for the upcoming week is because of I want all the seniors to realize, hey, this is their team, you know, and I want them to have some say-so about, you know, how we travel, what we wear, you know, the food we eat. And I think it's important you make them feel like, hey, you know, this is something that I've got a hand in, not just playing. And then you find your leaders, and you also get an opportunity to talk about, you know, what they think about practice. Are we tired? Are our legs tired? Do we need to work harder? There's a lot of reasons, but the main thing is to get them all together, just let them understand, hey, this is your team. This is the team that you'll be remembered for, not when you're a sophomore or a freshman or junior. Your senior year is the team that you'll remember most for the rest of your life, and I want them to have a big say-so about it. How'd you feel going into the game?
You know, he asked for our opinion on stuff, and you know what we can do to do better in practice, or he asked us how practice is and how the food is. So yeah, that's pretty good that he take, you know, our opinions into consideration. You know, when you're a senior, it's something that you've got to take to heart. You've got to understand that there's a lot of guys looking up to you. Everybody, you know, the freshmen are looking up to you. You know, we're just here, first year, and you guys have been through it. You know, how do we handle certain situations? Enough practice time, enough film time, not enough film time, too much. Did y'all feel ready to play mentally? And physically is what I'm saying. We're meeting together, we're talking about certain situations, we're talking about how we played, how we practiced, how we prepared. And I think it's something that the other players eventually look forward to do, to being part of. O-line, how'd y'all feel going in the game? And I want the seniors to really feel like, hey, they're pulling the rope. I mean, they're the lead dogs in this dog sled, so to speak. They're the ones that's got to create the atmosphere, the sense of urgency.
You have to take control, and you have to tell the players and get everybody in the same mindset to go and to get ready every week to prepare to go out and execute.
Told them, hey, they've got to take control of the team in the locker room. You know, coaches are not in the locker room. They can get a lot across. Any other suggestions? How's the sideline, leadership, young guys? We've got a good senior group. This is one that, again, has become very vocal early in the season. Have let their interests be known in terms of what they think it needs to happen for us to have success. All right, let's get her going.
Hey, we talked about it after the game. Congratulations. Great win. A lot of reasons why we could have lost that game. A lot of things happened that set up where we could have lost that game. But listen, the number one reason, and I told you this after the game, the number one reason why we won that game, we played hard, okay? We competed every snap, and we were physical. And playing physical and playing hard gives you a chance to win.
When we have that meeting on Sunday, You know, we always start with, if we win the game, hey, congratulations. You won the game. You did a great job. These are the reasons we won the game.
Let's talk about positives coming out of this game. Thought we improved our run blocking. Thought we did a better job. And I'm not just talking O-line. I'm talking at the inside and outside receiver positions. Never panicked. There was times we were down by 14 points. In the second half, we were down by 10 with as much as like 7 or 8 minutes to go. And we never panicked. And I thought we had good leadership throughout the game. Y'all did a good job.
We've got 7 or 8 goals that we want to meet on a weekly basis that we feel like give us an opportunity to win the game. 2 in particular usually tell a story. If you can win the turnover battle, you know, if you turn the ball over less than your opponent.
No turnovers. Explosive plays, we didn't have enough. Okay, they beat us. We only had 8 explosive plays. We got to do better than that.
And in that particular game, Nevada had more explosive plays than we did, but we won the turnover battle. And then I say, hey, here's the negatives from the game.
And we stopped ourselves. We had MAs, missed signals, dropped balls.
Every aspect of the game, you know, is always something, and he lets us know, you know, if we're doing something right or wrong. But yeah, it's a big part of it.
And last week in practice, we had a low completion percentage by the quarterbacks. We had the highest number of drops we've had.
He believes in what he's doing, and I was looking for somebody when I came to Texas Tech that understood a philosophy about a certain type of offense, that knew the in and out of everything, the technique, the fundamentals, how to teach it, how to teach the players all about it, why we do it, how we do it.
All right, let's watch this NOS first here, guys, video-wise.
We have NOS, not our standards, where you could have done something right, or where you could have done, you know, where you made a mistake. What about this step or that step, or how do you do on this route, or how did you get that block, or was your feet in the right place, where you aligned right?
We got 4th and 1, and quarterbacks can't miss signals. Can't miss signals.
The main things that get you on the NOS list are missed assignments, are loafs, are no finishes. Those are the main things. Not finishing a play strong, doing the wrong thing on a particular play.
That quarterback, he's never going to throw it to you. All right? He's never going to throw it to you in there. And if he does, I'll fire him. All right? You're bringing the safety, you're bringing everybody involved right there. That's pitiful.
And the reason we do that is we want to constantly drive home those principles. You know, do your job, play hard, finish plays, you know, play fast.
Look how soft this is right here. You outweigh that guy and everything.
And the other thing is it's a tremendous accountability factor. You know, there's nothing more than these guys hate is being recognized or called out in front of their peers.
Lack of focus. Huge play in the game. Could have got control of this game earlier. All right, let's watch this knockdowns. We had several guys. Like I said, I thought we played super hard on this.
Legal opportunities to get D linemen or linebackers or DBs on the ground within the framework of a play. And that's what we try to play as hard and as physical as anybody in the country.
Torres here, right here, being physical, getting after it.
And that's one way we measure, you know, how physical we're playing, how many defenders we get on the ground during the course of a game. And 32 is a good number.
It's a great pickup on a blitz here by DeAndre. Boom. Watch him shoot his hands. Watch that head go back. That's exactly what we're looking for.
The transition into year 2, we wanted to be great on offense. And we had shown signs the first 2 games, played really good the second half versus Texas State, played really well the first half versus New Mexico. And then in that game, we were really efficient.
We scored touchdowns on 5 of our 9 possessions.
Our 4 touchdowns in the second half in that football game showed that we were capable against a quality opponent to be very good.
We stopped ourselves. So if we can overcome some of our mental mistakes, you know, whether it's alignment, whether it's missed signals, whether it's just a straight up MA, if we can just eliminate those guys, sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. We can be a great football team. We're not right now. We're not. But we can be a great football team. Start conference play Saturday morning at 11 a.m.